Hey friends, welcome to Essentially Jessi. Today I wanted to share with you guys 10 boss fragrances. Like, if you're bad and you're the boss, you need to watch this video because these are 10 really exciting, bossy fragrances. We'll go with that. 10 bossy fragrances for you. So let's get to it. I was going through my notebook, looking through some of my old ideas. I'm kind of organized and kind of very disorganized all at the same time. So I found an old list of fragrance video ideas that I wanted to put out for you guys. I'm always looking for new fun things to do, and this was just one of the things on the list. So I thought, hey, let's try it out. So if you are a boss or you are like, hey, I am a boss, whatever, drop in the comments below. I want to know. And if you love your boss, drop that in the comments below. If you don't like your boss, just in case they might see it, don't put that in the comments below. So these are 10 fragrances that are beast. I could have named this 10 beast mode fragrances, I think. Or just 10 fragrances that are like loud, hey, I'm in charge. So where I work, I actually kind of am in charge, but I'm not really like the bossy type, I don't think. I'm more like, oh, let's be friends. That's just my personality. I just like to be friends. I don't really like telling anyone what to do or how to do things or micromanaging. I just want to be like, hey, glad you're here today. My spiritual gift is encouragement. So it's obviously not teaching or instructing or any of those things. I just want to be happy and have fun. But these are 10 fragrances that if you are looking for something to wear to work or on a date or anywhere you go, really, that's like, whoa, she's like serious. These aren't really serious fragrances. I don't really know how to describe this. Let's just get into the video. Okay, the first one I'm going to start off with is a fragrance that I've had in my collection for years, and that is Max Turquoise. This is actually a unisex fragrance. Quite a few of these are probably going to be unisex. I even have a men's cologne. Ooh, there's another men's cologne I could have included. We'll get to that later. Max Turquoise is exactly what it sounds like. It is a very aquatic fragrance. It is unisex. It is gorgeous. So I wore Cool Water all through high school, and this was kind of my grown-up version of Cool Water once I discovered it. It's very aquatic. It's so much better than Cool Water, just saying. Max Turquoise, I don't know if you can buy this at like MAC stores or if you have to order it online. I have a roller ball of this. I love this fragrance. It is pretty long lasting. It has pretty good projection. But this to me just says boss. I don't know, like I'm in charge. It's not as bossy as some of the other ones I'm going to show you, but this is a good one. If you have never smelled Max fragrances, and currently I think this is the only one that they're making. I know they came out with some that like matched some of their lipstick colors for a while, but that's not, I don't think they're making those anymore. I think you might be able to find some on discount websites or something like that, or on Mercari or something. But this one they are still making. I love the packaging. I love everything about it. I think it's so cool. Anyway, Max Turquoise coming in at the number 10 spot. Oud Vanille by Mancera. Very boss, very sassy, very, very, very good. Oh, this is like burnt sugar with oud in the best way possible. I haven't worn this in a minute. But I mean, I have a pretty good sized gin in this bottle. So I'm going to put some on my tray to wear sometime the next week or so. I love this fragrance, but it is very bossy. It is very like, hey, how are you? I am good. I am the boss. I don't even know really how to say that, but it's just very out there. And so I feel like if you were to wear this to work, like you're very serious, you're very intentional. I think intentional is a good way to say bossy in a nice way. And just being intentional. Oud Vanille by Mancera in my number 9 spot. All right, URSA coming in at number 8. This is by Tiziano Terenzi. You guys know I love these fragrances. I love the packaging. I also have Spirito Fiorentino, and I have Tibet. Tibet has turned out to be a lot sweeter than I thought that it was going to be. Just saying. Anyway, URSA is a boss fragrance. Like if you're a woman and you are wearing this fragrance, like you are, hello, how are you? I am the boss. This is pretty stinking masculine for a woman. Have I worn this? Yes. Do I like wearing it? Yes. But like I don't wear it to be like, meh, I'm the boss. I like wearing it to be like, I hope somebody asks me what I'm wearing, just because it's such an interesting fragrance. URSA by Tiziana Terenzi, very bossy fragrance, very masculine leaning fragrance, very good fragrance, very bossy fragrance. Okay, number 8, URSA. Number 7, we're gonna go with Passion de l'Amour by House of CIAGE. Yes. Okay, so this is probably one of the most feminine fragrances on this list. This is definitely sweet, it's oud, it's caramel, it's so good. Okay, so this fragrance says boss. My man loves this fragrance. He compliments me on it whenever I wear it, but I feel like this is pretty bossy. Like when you compare it to the other House of CIAGE fragrances like Tiara, which is like Princess Diana just walked in the room. I love that fragrance, and Benevolence and those fragrances. This one is sweet enough to be feminine, but definitely bossy. Passion de l'Amour, it's the green cupcake. I love it. When I purchased this, I had heard some YouTubers reviews on like, oh, it's so caramel and it's so this and it's so that. It's like, I don't know. When I think of caramel, I think of Jessica Simpson's Fancy. Like that's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of caramel fragrances. And this one is caramel, but it is nothing like Jessica Simpson's Fancy. This is elevated. It is like bossy. There's just no word. It's very intentional. This is a boss fragrance. This is a bomb fragrance. If you have not smelled this, please get on their website and get a sample of it. It is so good. Anyway, so House of CIAGE, Passion de l'Amour at my number 7 spot. 6, yes. Coming in at number 6 is BDK's Gris Charnel. I wore this week. I had a moment. I was like, I am here for this. Okay, and I did one of those, smell this, smell that. I did that with Dior Hypnotic Poison. And half the people liked Gris Charnel better than they liked Hypnotic Poison. I was like, what? Because Hypnotic Poison is so much more crowd pleasing. A couple of the guys who smelled this on me were like, no, that smells really good, but it smells like I should be wearing it, not you. And I was like, no, it's unisex. It is what it is. Okay, this is not a safe blind buy. Do not go put this in your cart if you have not smelled a sample of this. I blind bought this. I was glad that I did, but this is not, like if you're a man, you could probably blind buy this, but if you're a woman, please do not do that. If you like flowers and roses and candy, this is not the fragrance for you. If you are a boss, yes, and you don't mind having masculine fragrances, this is the fragrance for you. I love this fragrance. It's like kind of gray juice. It's so good. This is the only full bottle fragrance that I have by BDK. I do have Passe Soir in a large travel size atomizer. I like it. I don't think it's full bottle worthy. I am trying out some more BDK samples. I am interested in the tuberose one, so I'm hoping to get to that in the next few days. But anyway, BDK Gris Charnel. This is a bad boss fragrance. We'll just leave it at that. So this is my number 6. Next up, I'm going to the House of Novitus Parfums. I'm just in love with this house. Like, I love it. I love their packaging. I love everything, and I really love their fragrances. Okay, this is Exalt Nuit Parfum. This is so good. I wore this week too. So even though I'm not really wearing these to like, I don't know. I guess because I am a boss, I don't like to be offensive, and so I don't want to be like, I wore this week and I was bad. But it just gives me boss vibes. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go. Like, I'm emotionally having a hard time being bossy, the boss. I don't know. Anyway, number 5, Novitus Parfums, Exalt Nuit. So good. So good. So beast mode. Projects like a beast. Performs so well. Smells so good. Like, even if you order this and you don't like it for yourself, give it to your husband for Christmas. It just smells that good. It's so good. This is not roses. This is not fluffy anything. This is a bad Bossy perfume. So anyway, Novices Parfums, Exalt Nuit, love it at my number 5 spot. Coming in at my number 4 spot is a men's cologne. It's called Layton. This is like a vanilla, spicy, can I get the cap off? Spicy vanilla goodness. Like, but fresh too. I love wearing this fragrance. Did I say that? I love wearing this fragrance, but I feel like it's not feminine at all. I mean, maybe just like a smidge, but it is definitely a men's cologne. But I wish I'd bought a larger bottle in this. I'm loving wearing this fragrance. I think this is a great fragrance to wear to work, and I think a woman would slay the game at work in Layton by Parfums de Marly. This fragrance is beautiful, but so unexpected on a woman. And yeah, it is what it is. It's a boss fragrance. I love it. Parfums de Marly, Layton. The other men's cologne that I should have added on this list and totally forgot about was Dior Homme. Like, I love wearing that fragrance. I also love Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. I don't know. It's one of the ones with a long name, but it's in a gray bottle. I do have several videos on men's colognes that I wear personally, and also just men's colognes that I enjoy smelling on others. So I will link a couple of those in the description box below. But Layton, yes, if you're a woman, blind buy this. It's so good. These are the bossiest of them all. Okay, so Oud Bouquet. I feel like we have probably all smelled this at this point. I feel like if you are a boss or want to be known as the boss, if you're a boss babe, I want hashtag boss babe down in the comment section below. Like, let me know, are you running your own business? Are you the boss? Do you want to be the boss? Are you an aspiring boss? Like, where are we at in our careers here, folks? Oud Bouquet is very bossy. I oversprayed this, wore it to an event a couple of years ago. I about killed everyone. But I did have a lot of people ask me what I was wearing because they liked it. It's just very bossy. So Oud Bouquet is so good. It just is so good. So I have the one, I know that there's one that has like almost tiny little gold tiles with the rose outline, and then I have the one that's, I guess, the solid plate. So I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if one is newer or older. I feel like this one's probably newer. I bought this right off the Lancome website. But this is from Maison Lancome Haute Parfumerie Paris. I love that. So cool. It's rose and praline. I just love the packaging on these. They do have a magnetic cap, but this is one of the bossiest fragrances of them all. So Oud Bouquet by Maison Lancome. So, so good. So, so bossy. Okay, next up, another boss fragrance is HERBAPURA. I have not done a single fragrance review on this. I need to. This is like, takes the fruity floral cake. Like, if you want to smell extremely feminine and like a boss at the same time, if you don't want to smell like trees and Gris Charnel and those things that are like very masculine, if you want to smell extremely feminine and very bossy, this is the fragrance for you. This is HERBAPURA by Xerjoff. The packaging is gorgeous. It's this turquoisey teal like velvet. Oh, it's so pretty. HERBAPURA by Xerjoff is gorgeous, beautiful, sweet, fruity floral. It's, if you're the boss and you want to smell feminine, get this. This honestly is very unisex fragrance. The reason I purchased it is I heard a man doing a review on it, talking about selling it to men and women, and I got it and I thought, this is a lot more feminine smelling than I had anticipated. But this is a boss fragrance. It is so stout. It is so loud. It is so commanding. I love it. HERBAPURA by Xerjoff. And my number one, who is the bossiest of them all? This was easy. Like, I knew right off the bat, whenever I made this list, this one's going to be number one. This is Oud Satin Mood by none other than Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is so bossy. Like, I think I've told you guys before, I wore this one day to go golfing, and I was at the range, and there was a lady probably 4 or 5 spots away from me. Guys, she was asking me, like, what are you wearing? And she was at least 15 to 20 feet away from me. It was crazy. Maison Francis Kurkdjian makes incredible fragrances. Don't get the extrait of parfum because you don't need it. This stuff is a stout. The juice on this has got to be really dark, so don't spray this on white clothes. But this is a oud rose, but polar opposite of something like Oud Bouquet. So don't think oud roses are all the same, because they are not. This one is the bossiest of them all. This is Crazy Town Performance. This is Crazy Town Projection. I love this fragrance, but only in certain settings. But if I was the boss and if I was trying to be bossy, I might wear this every single day to work. It just puts off that vibe. It just puts off the vibe of I'm confident, I'm collected, I'm here to get the job done, and I am wearing Oud Satin Mood. If I left any off this list, please drop them in the comments below. What fragrances do you wear that make you feel like bossy? What fragrances do you wear that, are just like boss babe fragrances? Drop them in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for you. I love talking to you guys in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, hit that notification bell, and I will smell you later.